What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Season 2 of Black Ops 6 is here. We have some new content, we have some massive quality of life improvements, and of course we have an update to the anti-cheat. And that's where I want to start today. As Activision said during their community update a couple weeks ago, they were going to focus on improving the anti-cheat, as it's been one of the major core complaints about Black Ops 6 and Warzone right now, the current state of Call of Duty. And rightfully so. There is a massive cheater problem in this game. So it's too early to tell if there have been improvements made or not. Only time will tell. So hopefully, as the coming weeks and months go on, we see improvements to the anti-cheat in this game, and it doesn't feel like every single game has a cheater and that you are actively being hunted by cheaters instead of hunted by legitimate players. So I'm not going to critique or criticize anything to do with the anti-cheat right now. It's more of a wait and see situation, which kind of sucks, but that's where we're at. So with that being said, let's shift focus towards things that you'll notice have changed here in Season 2 of Black Ops 6. And I want to start with weapons first. Now, there has been a wealth of weapon balance changes, as there usually is with these massive season updates, and I don't want to focus on that here. If you want to see all of the weapon balance changes, go to the link down below, which has the entirety of the Season 2 patch notes. I don't want to go in depth here. But I do want to talk about the weapon raise animation. You know, the old cock in the gun when you respawn. You can now interrupt that. Thankfully so. It's been such a weird addition to Call of Duty in recent years. And it's one of those things that just, I don't know, is kind of pointless to me. I've never really seen a reason why they have it. But this one is big. The next point I want to talk about is a big one, which is reduced bullet penetration on all surfaces. This is a win to me. For a lot of Black Ops 6, it feels like a lot of these surfaces have been made out of paper mache instead of, I don't know what these normal surfaces are, like clay or steel or whatever. It's never really made sense to me, and I'm glad that they have reduced bullet penetration. It's just a little quality of life improvement that I kind of like. And speaking of quality of life improvements that I like, they have now improved the reload times for the Fast Mag 1, 2, 3, and Flip Mag on all weapon classes except for the pistols. And with the pistols, you get a 5% improvement for reload times. That's massive. It may seem small, but you're not going to hear me complain whenever I can have the ability to reload my gun quicker. I've always liked it. I've always used sleight of hand in past Call of Duty games, and I use the fast mags as much as I can here in Black Ops 6 as well. I just think it's a useful attachment. But these aren't the only quality of life changes. They have finally added some good challenge tracking to Black Ops 6. You can now manually track up to 10 camo and calling card challenges. And if for whatever reason you're not tracking 10 challenges, they'll just show you your challenges closest to completion. So if you have a random weapon that's super close to earning its next camo, yeah, you're going to see that displayed even though you're not tracking the challenge. Thank you for this one, Treyarch. Honestly, this is a massive improvement. The only bad part is it's not going to be live in Warzone right at the launch of Season 2. It's going to come at a later date. So let's now move to spawns. And spawns has been something I have been highly critical of in the past, and I'm highly critical of it here in Black Ops 6. It is a problem. But they've mentioned it here in Season 2. And unfortunately, like the anti-cheat, it's one of those things that we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully, them being able to do some live testing will result in some tangible improvements. Because I will say, this is one of those areas that they can massively improve on. And it might make the maps play better if the spawns are a lot better. If the spawn logic is improved. So hopefully we see changes from the start of Season 2 to the end of Season 2. So we can finally stop talking about spawns being so bad. And speaking of bad, how about those HUD presets that moved from both multiplayer to zombies? Yeah, that's been fixed. You finally now can have unique HUD presets in both zombies and multiplayer. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's frustrating that we have to wait for Season 2 for this change to be addressed, but at least, hey, it's been done. So let's finish things off today with talking about some of the general quality of life changes that we're going to see in Black Ops 6. Reduce collision with teammates to improve maneuverability around tight spaces and doorways with nearby teammates. this is great because I was sick and tired of running into my teammates because they wouldn't move out of a doorway or whatever it might be. Nice to see this change. Further reducing weapon motion when jumping, sliding, and diving with the dexterity perk equipped. That's a good thing. The dexterity perk was really underpowered, if I'm going to be honest. So seeing this change, going to be a good thing. Also, improving player visibility and kill confirm by reducing the height of dog tags on the map. Personally, I'd like to see improvement of player visibility across the board, not just in kill confirmed, but I will say this is a slight change that will improve things, along with simplifying or expanding requirements for several calling card challenges, as well as fixing bugged challenges. Good stuff. Honestly, there is a lot of good things here. There's a lot of good quality of life updates to Black Ops 6 that have come with Season 2. But the question is it enough to change the negative perception around the game, around the franchise? I don't really know. Some of these changes are great, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to see them. But where are the changes about server stability? Where are the changes on the matchmaking? Are we going to see tangible changes to the anti-cheat? It's a lot of wait and see. It's a lot of who knows. And those variables don't really instill a lot of confidence in me. I want to like this game. I'm going to go back and play this game. I haven't jumped into it yet. I'm going to play some dealership, play some bounty, try out the new zombies map, see what Season 2 has to offer. I'm going to do that. But I don't know if my perception is going to massively change just because of some good quality of life improvements. They've done some stuff that's good for the gameplay. But is the game itself going to be improved, or is it going to continuously be held back by these overarching problems that we've been talking about since before the launch of the game? And let's also address the elephant in the room. What if both dealership and bounty suck as maps? Then we've just added 2 more very mid maps into the game, and now we have to wait 4 weeks to get a good map in grind. And that really just will leave a sour taste in my mouth. I want to go into Season 2 with optimism, with hope, but I'm concerned that I'm going to come out of Season 2 feeling the same way that I did towards the end of Season 1. Disappointed and objectively mad that the game is where it is, because it should be so much better. So I will have a follow-up video on my thoughts on Season 2 tomorrow once I get my feet wet on some of the new content, and when I get to experiment with some of the quality of life updates as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll have that up some point tomorrow. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.